when we had put him on the practice squad. They snatched him up 2 years ago. He wound up winning some games for them last year. So it's nice to see the Jets winning. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, man. It's good for the league when some of the New York teams are doing good. I know that for a fact. So I would say that they ain't gonna make the playoffs, but what they doing down there is refreshing. It's good to see, man. As for a change, they ain't at the bottom of the division, man. That's something that they should feel good about and be looking at the future, man. So
exactly.
Good luck.
Yeah, shout out to the Jets, man. Y'all doing y'all thing this year. So yeah, coming up, man. Next, man, we're gonna move to Miami, which is one of, I ain't gonna say a surprise team, but a lot of people was criticizing Tua, him being named the starter when it happened. All of the sort of controversy surrounding the quarterback position on that team, they kind of quieted it all down this past offseason. Said Tua's the man. He's going to be our man moving forward. There's no question about it. And he's came and played that way. He's played with a lot more confidence. And it seems like the team is playing together a lot better than they have in the past. Mm-hmm. So they're able to win some of those close games that they weren't able to win in previous years. And it looks like they're holding their own with some of the best teams in the AFC so far. So now that Tua has been hurt, I mean, if you're Miami, do you let him come back now? Or do you sit him out until you feel as though he's 100%?
He's been out 2 weeks now.
The doctors are telling you he's cleared to play.
Then I would I don't think you got to panic. I would always err on the side of caution, being cautious with him, especially with a concussion, man. He can go out there and somebody could actually tap the helmet or whatever. I know with them concussions and stuff, man, that stuff would come back real easy. So I would try to bring him back a little later. If they win tomorrow, I would even see who the opponent is the next week and see if we can hold off and maybe bring him back in 2 more weeks. Like be extra because it's a lot on the line for the Dolphins. It's definitely a lot on the line for Tua because if he's not able to show out, then they got picks. They can go get them a quarterback next year. So it's important for him to get on the field, but I wouldn't press him to get on the field. If he feel good, and I would definitely get my own doctors too. I wouldn't just rely on the Dolphins to tell me that I'm cleared and everything. I would get my people to come in and clear me and make sure I'm good and stuff like that. And plus, I think the NFL is watching what the Dolphins doing with him right now because there's so much controversy around what happened. They had let the doctors go last week after 2 weeks from clearing him to go back in the game after he clearly was concussed.
Right, and that's not a good sign.
Yeah, so to me, it seemed like the organization wasn't concerned about his well-being at that time. Like, because I know if that was that and the Cowboys would have put him right back in that game, I would be yelling at the damn screen like, what the hell y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So and then you gotta look at it too. Them players on that team, man, they was looking at that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think them players want to see him succeed because he's been through so much and stuff like that. And I actually, and I'm gonna be 100 on here, man. A lot of people don't do this, but Tua remind me of the same situation with that, and he also remind me of the same situation with Jalen Hurts. I ain't even gonna lie. Before Jalen came in the NFL, I actually was a fan of his. I actually liked him as a quarterback. People were telling him he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. I think he in the right offense. I think they're doing the right things with him in Philly. So if I want to be 100 about everything, I'm gonna say that he's doing good. I'm happy for him doing good. I just don't want him to do good against us on Sunday. So it's the same thing with Tua, man. I want to see him succeed because I know if it don't work out this year, man, they're gonna toss him to the side and start over. So I don't want to see that in him. He put a lot of work in to come back. I want to see him be successful. So hopefully he can get over these concussions and stuff, and hopefully the Dolphins will try to look out out for his mental health and his health as a whole, man. Because if they don't, they're gonna wind up getting hurt and be right back in the same situation, man. So
right, and sitting at 3-2, right behind the Jets, and even a step further behind from the Buffalo Bills. Do you think Miami's gonna have the patience to, make sure that this man is 100% healthy, with them being third in the division now, looking up at two different teams?
I I think they're gonna do it, but I only think they're gonna do it is because I think people are watching what's going on down there now. So I think they ain't got no choice but to do that, because the coach didn't want to take no accountability for what was done at all. He pretty much had 2 or 3 occasions to come out and say he messed that one up, or they didn't handle it right. He pretty much said it was on the doctors. So he didn't even acknowledge that I'm the coach of the team and that falls at my feet. And I think that's what a lot of people like Stephen A. and Marcellus Wiley and a couple other people I listen to, man, on there say that if they was on that team, that would have rubbed them the wrong way, man. Never would you see a player hurt and see a coach don't come out and say, hey, man, that was on me. Like Ron Rivera. Ron came out. He took that bullet yesterday. He took
Yeah,
that
he don't
bullet.
have to.
Yeah, he took that bullet because he the one put that put that joint out there.
Exactly.
But at least he had enough passion and enough I guess you want to say humble himself, especially shout outs to Rivera, because he been through a whole hell of a lot off the field, man. So for me, he used to play for us. I actually wanted us to hire him before we had McCarthy. It just happened that y'all got him before we did. But in all honesty, man, I lost respect for that coach. I know he's doing some good things down there, but then I wonder sometimes too, when you somebody like him, he's one of those analytic, what they call it, analytical people. Yeah, they really big on analytics and stats and matrix and things like that. But I think the dude kind of weird, man, too. He don't have that like real coach mentality where he can really connect with the players. So I think he had something going on, and I think he lost it with that Tua thing, man. I think he lost some of the players on that team, man. I thought they looked at that and they probably lost some respect for him too. So, yeah.
All right. So we got one more team, man, we're gonna talk about, and that's the Pats, man. Like, I've been hating these dudes for so long, man. Now it's hard to talk to them, talk about them, and not, be biased. But I don't really hate them.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
ain't gonna lie. I like good football and I like good coaching. But the fact that they won a lot and I felt that they was cheaters, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I did feel like they was cheaters, but I respect Belichick, and I think he's one of the greatest coaches that ever coached. And I like watching his teams play, because they always seem to play fundamentally sound.
Yeah,
they always seem to be in the right spot.
They be prepared.
They seem to be smart. So,
Yep.
I respect that, because I think football is more mental than it is physical. So with the Pats, looking at everything they've been through so far this season, like all of the losses so far, something that they're really not used to. They're not used to being in the basement. They definitely not used to being, under the Jets and Miami. How do you see, New England moving forward with this new young team that hasn't really seemed to come together all the way yet? Belichick's still the same coach. He still had the same philosophy. Is it not working, or is he just dealing with a bad team right now? Because looking at the results, this ain't the Patriots. Like, tell me what you see going on, because right now it doesn't look like the Patriots. They look like, a whole nother team. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like it. So,
hey,
what's going on?
He pushed that reset button when he let Tom go, man. He know
what it is.
If he want to be honest, he started over. He had to make a team that represent him, that don't look like like Tom Brady at all. And so, of course, if we being honest, we looking at Tom be successful, and then the next year win the Super Bowl, and then we like, what's going on
Right.
with Bill? So that guy be eating Bill up because
Yeah, it is.
Bill one of the best coach to me. I always used to say that Jimmy Johnson was one of the coaches I really loved. Bill Parcells was one of the best coaches for me that I ever seen. You got who was the coach before Seaford in San Francisco? He came up with the West Coast offense.
You talking about my man with the white hair?
I don't know how I could forget his name, man.
Yeah, you talking
It's gonna
about
come to me. Jimmy Johnson, they were in that little pack, and then you had Joe Gibbs, Bill Parcells, and to me that was it. And then you got Belichick. Belichick to me, he the wizard. He the best coach to ever do it. So I know it's
you
hard for
talking about
him.
Don? You talking about you ain't? Oh nah, you was
Nah, I
talking
ain't
about
talking about Don Shula. I ain't talking
yeah. I
about Don. The
know you talking
Don,
about you
yeah,
talking
Don.
about
To me, Don ain't up there with Jimmy and
You
them.
don't think so? All them
Nah,
wins?
nah.
You don't think Don up there?
Man, look at that light ass division he was
I
playing
know,
in again.
yeah,
That
yeah.
division was light as
Yeah,
shit,
that's
man.
your
Come on, man. Ain't nobody in that division, man. That's why they went 17-0.
right. They was spanking
What
everybody.
nobody in that joke? So, nah, man. Belichick the best to ever do it, man. So what I think with them, you gotta look at it too, man. Jones, he took a rookie quarterback. They had a successful year last year. They didn't win a division, but I would say that was a successful year. Then of course we still graded him on Super Bowls. So he set the standard. That New England, they come on, man. We know that. They've been spoiled for how many decades? At least two. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
two
saying?
straight.
So yeah, if we basing it on what they used to be, like everybody base the Cowboys on the Super Bowl runs that they had and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way about your Skins, man. Like my bad, the Commanders, man. The history, when you got teams that's used to going to the NFC Championship or the AFC Championship or going to the playoffs, like every single, like before you could pencil in Cowboys, Giants, Redskins, like every single year you could pencil them in. So it did, and there's no slight because Philly, y'all wasn't doing nothing. Y'all was, I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all wasn't doing nothing for a long time. But back then, you can pretty much pencil Green Bay, San Francisco, Dallas, the Redskins, the Giants, and then you could sprinkle in like Minnesota or somebody,
Chicago. Yeah.
maybe Chicago here and there. I remember
Yeah,
they
in the
got
80s. They was nice in the 80s.
yeah,
They
but
just
they
ain't
always look. They always
they
got
always
punished.
choke.
They always got
always
punished
choke.
though. They
Yeah,
almost
they
got
always choke.
yeah. So and then the Rams had a couple of little teams
Yeah,
in
they was
there.
all right.
They Dickerson.
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl a couple times.
I used to hate Dickerson, man.
Yeah, Dickerson was a beast though.
Yeah,
Yeah, the nigga
but
was like that.
if we're gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure Bill not happy with where he at, but I know Bill looking at the big picture. I think where they at right now with all the injuries and stuff like that, man, 2-3, you're a game from 500. It could easily fly that way if you look at us. Like our season was pretty much everybody was saying it was in the can, and we've been able to kind of weather the storm. I think if Jones could come back, because he shouldn't be out too much longer or whatever, they can get him back. That other boy playing good though. I made fun of his name last week, but shit, he threw for over 300 some yards
Yeah.
in the last game. I think he had 4 touchdowns or something like that, man. He's up
Balling.
there. Yeah, so,
balling out there.
yeah, so Jones Jones been worried about that boy taking his job.
Yeah.
So other than that, dang, man, that's how I see it, man. But if you're gonna ask me, I think Bill, he ain't happy with being last in the division. I know that for sure. So they got some work to do.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that division, man. We're gonna take it probably back to the NFC next week. I'm gonna feature the teams from the NFC West. We're gonna go East, West, then North, South. So we're gonna take it next week to the NFC West. and feature those 4 teams, and see what we think about how they progressing through the season and what's going on with each squad. So,
all right, good stuff, man. Good stuff right there, man. All right, I'm gonna let you kick it off a little bit, man. We gonna talk about NBA, man. You got opening night Tuesday. That's October the
yeah, I think it's 2 games slated for that night. I think Boston playing, and
it's 7:30. You got the Sixers at Boston,
and then the Lakers playing.
Then the Lakers,
Golden State.
Yeah, the Warriors playing at the Lakers.
Yeah.
Later that and then here go the Vegas odds, man. Vegas got Boston at plus 600. They got the Bucks at plus 650, and then they got the Warriors and the Nets at plus 700. And if you're a Laker fan or a Sixers fan, they got the Lakers at plus 2,500.
Yeah.
And the Sixers at plus 1,600.
So. Yeah, I go with Boston. I like Boston to make it to the finals.
I think
because like Brooklyn gonna have to stay healthy, man. They already proved that they can't afford to lose nobody. So I mean, if whoever's the healthiest by the end of the season, probably gonna be the best team. I mean, Milwaukee will probably still be up there too, but I'm looking for Boston to come out on top in the East.
I like Boston too. I also like Milwaukee too, though. But it's 2 teams I got my eye on. And that's Orlando, and
we're gonna see if Orlando can win some games this year, man. Maybe we can make some money off Orlando. I'm gonna keep my eye on Orlando because they probably gonna be underdogs in every game they play this season. So they gonna have to win some games. So.
You know how when you got them young horses,
they gonna have to win some games.
You got them young horses out there running up and down the court, man. You gotta keep up with them, man.
I don't play with youngins, so I don't know.
They played.
I'm in the 40 and over club, so we don't play with.
Yeah, they
play with nobody under a certain age, man. You won't run me in the ground.
Yeah, they played Memphis the other night. You know, them both 2 young teams, man. Yeah. They was going back and forth. Yeah.
A couple of them games went into a bunch of overtimes, man. They scored 100 and, them games went to like 260 something, 270 as the totals. So, yeah, it was 2 of them games. They went over 130 something points. So they was balling.
And then last night you had Boston and Toronto, man. I think they scored 130 or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. That was one of them games. They went into one of them overtimes, man.
Man, the boys.
Sacramento scored 133 on the Lakers just because. So.
Lakers ain't got.
Lakers ain't play no defense.
They don't play no defense.
They ain't play no offense even. They scored 89 points. It was 133 to 89. They ain't play offense even. Oh, my bad. Correction. 133 to 86. They got the breaks beat off them. Yeah, so they ain't even play offense, let alone defense. They ain't play offense or defense.
I know LeBron couldn't like that right there.
So that's preseason though. We ain't tripping.
Nah, they play. They balling in preseason, man. They balling in preseason. You seen Steph and them out there late last night? They was in the game to the end of the third. So them teams, they ain't taking their starters out. They out there balling, man.
I mean, that was a close game. Denver won by 7 points though.
Right. But
they was trying to win them, John.
The Lakers, that was almost 50 points, man.
That was the toughest games to date because that's right before. That's the last game before the season starts.
Coltrane has died. You're a wizard. Best known for his role as Hagrid in the Harry Potter franchise, the Gentle Giant appeared in every.
Oh wow! Okay.
Live from ABC News.
Alexa on her. Let's interrupt the podcast.
Wow.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. She is
vicious, man.
Okay.
That's vicious there.
I see when you got all this technology around, man, and then Alexa always listening at every daggone thing. Chill out, girl.
Listening to our conversation.
All right, so who you going with? You going with Boston to win it all, or?
I mean, I don't know about them winning it all. I think the champion gonna come from the West again. I think it's gonna be Go to State in Boston, and then Golden State gonna win that joint.
Man, Golden State stacked, man.
Yeah,
They is stacked. They drafted 2 young boys, and they doing the same thing they did with them with Kuminga and Moody from last year. And then Wiseman coming back, man. They show that Wiseman last night. That man had 2 crazy flushes, more off lobs and stuff, man. So
y'all gonna like that too.
Man, they finally got them a center. So they
I'm gonna go with Golden State.
Yeah,
they win it all.
If they don't get injured, I think this is gonna be a good year for them, man. And I just want to see where
they're gonna be hard to beat, though.
Yeah, I want to see what type of chemistry happened with your boy Poole, and they played together last night. It didn't look like it was anything that you could look at. Probably won't see too much of that unless something happened and then you get the interruption or something like that again. But I'm pretty sure Draymond probably been told by the organization to be on his best behavior because he's trying to get a contract. So I think that's going to depend on the way things is received next throughout this year. But talking to Steph and them, man, I heard Steph and them went to management, man, and told them that they definitely not happy. Kerr spoke about that last night, man. They're not happy with what happened with Poole because it got them answering questions and stuff. They just feel like it's old. They've been there too long, man. They shouldn't have to answer these questions and stuff.
Not if you try and win a championship.
Yeah, so when Kerr speak, Draymond can talk. Draymond can say whatever the fuck he wants to say. If Kerr go in that motherfucker and Curry go in that zone and be like,
yeah, because that's the money right there.
Yeah,
that's the money, man.
Like you said last show, man. You don't want to fuck around with the money.
Yeah, no, you tripping. You better get in, fall in.
Yeah, so.
Or go somewhere else because they don't really need him for real.
Yeah, you might be right on that, John. I know he the heart and soul, man, when it comes to that energy and shit like that, but you can't have that other stuff, man. So I want to see how that play out because I know when it happened with KD, that John played out throughout the year that year.
I mean, they allow him to be a goon. He the only goon on that team, so and they allow him to do that because he's not a goon to them. He's a goon to the other players, the other team. When you start being a goon to us, then now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't have a problem with him being a goon. It's just as long as he'll act like that in our locker towards us in our locker room. You see what I'm saying? So he off the leash now. You got rein him in somehow.
I gotta be honest, man. If nigga sleep me like that, man, I'm gonna try to get him back or.
Hey, Slim, he should have. You supposed to handle that as a man. You supposed to handle that right then and there. Y'all supposed to square it up right then and there and took your lumps. Whether he bigger than you or whatever, you supposed to afford that man right there. You can't do nothing after the fact. It's too late now.
Shit, we fighting every day, bro.
Right, but I mean, but y'all gonna square up every day though. You ain't gonna just be able to sneak them. You ain't gonna just sneak them and then be like, oh, nigga, I got you back. Nah, it's gonna be on after that.
He almost slept him. He almost slept him, Dame. He had to hold him up.
Yeah, the nigga, he was sleeping.
If he didn't hold him up, he was gone, bro.
What he thought was gonna happen though? Like I told you, nigga, you pushed the nigga and just stood there. Like what you thought was gonna happen?
Hey, Slim, that was a cleanup.
You tapped your chin.
That was a cleanup job right there. That was a cleanup job right there, man.
So he should
hey, take this jump with you, man. Take that jump.
But he shouldn't have pushed him though. He should have stole him first. I told you that. He should have stolen first.
That would have made it worse.
He would have been he would have got us. He might have got some respect there.
For real?
Thought about it there.
Oh no.
Yeah, he might have thought about it. Like, oh, nah, I might not. I might can't punk younger, man.
That joke
gonna be first.
That joke came kind of quick, man. That joke and that joke connected real sweet too.
Nah, man, that joke ain't come that quick. He pushed him. He shoved him.
No,
I'm talking about Draymond.
Back over there. I'm talking about Draymond. Draymond tapped that chin, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's supposed to do. They pushed him. He started it.
Hey,
let him tell it. He started it.
Yeah, Draymond.
He pushed me. That's all Draymond got to say. He pushed me.
Hey, Poole don't ever want to get into it with him. You know how that go. Nigga tap your chin like that. Well, you don't want no parts of that. You don't
That
want no
man got
parts
too
of that.
much money not to know self-defense, though. So that shit don't even make sense.
Shit.
He got too much money not to know self-defense. That don't even make sense. So
See. Yeah.
man, go ahead and spend some money, man, on some lessons or something, man. Learn how to fight.
Damn.
Yeah, he got a millionaire. He ain't got no excuse not to know how to fight. That's crazy.
Hey, man, that's some shit. If you married, you got a girlfriend, man. That's a conversation. That's a conversation your girl probably gonna want.
All right, man. Can you fight? Man? Is that a part of the question now when you date somebody? Hey,
And
nigga,
then look.
nigga, do you know how to fight?
I don't even think she gonna ask is you all right.
Right.
You know.
If a
It
nigga
look like-
come grab my ass, are you gonna check him or what? You not gonna say that. What are the other? Get your ass knocked out.
That
Why
nigga
you
look
gonna
like
get knocked out?
Draymond. That nigga look like Draymond. He might have to go to the
You might have
car.
to go.
And I ain't talking about to
I'm
go
about to
get
go
something.
hit right, nigga. This
I'm
go
talking
sit in
stick
the
that-
car.
stick-
This go roll out.
roll out.
Roll out.
Turn that kid in ninja. Slide on out, man. Hey, you lost her forever, man.
I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done now.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's too funny. Yeah.
All right, man. Another good show, man. We got it in. I know I told you I was gonna give you a little info on Zion, man. Zion actually I think he strained his ankle, so he day to day. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna miss none of the games. I think they're just trying to be extra precautionary with him. You know, your boy.
Man, they might as well just don't let him play, man, until the regular season.
Yeah,
Like he stay hurt too much. So
that's
if
great.
you're gonna give him all that money and make him play, then wait till the regular season and then make him play until he get hurt.
He looked like he in good shape though. Remember before?
I
how
mean, he
was
been
like
in shape.
out of-
He wasn't never out of shape. Nigga ankle was just fucked up.
He was looking like Fred Flintstone.
I don't think it was never out of shape. I think the nigga just foot was just fucked up. Or leg, whatever he hurt.
Boy, he looked like he was eating too many Taco Bells, man.
Oh, you know he was getting it in.
Uh,
A millionaire, man. He chilling. He ain't doing nothing but eating.
yeah, nigga been on the
Especially
show.
if you can't play basketball.
Been on the show for 2 years, man. You gotta get this shit together.
Yeah, they didn't waste it. They didn't invested too much money now, so they gonna make him play. Trust me, he gonna play. Yeah, he definitely gonna play.
All right, baby. Show number 4 in the books. Got at it. Real good show today, man. Real in depth as far as we kind of sound like we slow walked that review from last week, but it was it was some good games. It was some good games. It was worth doing. Pretty sure this week is have some more good games and come back next week.
Yeah, you know all the big college games about to come on in a little while, man.
Yeah,
so.
you got Tennessee at Alabama.
Yeah,
Right?
Tennessee, Alabama. That's a big game. That's the game of the week right there, buddy.
I'm going with
right
I'm going with Tennessee.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going with Tennessee with an upset.
Right.
Alabama need to lose, man. So
they ranked number what? 10? Tennessee?
8.
I think they something like that. Yeah.
No, they might be 6.
Look it up. I think I seen they was ranked number 10, I think.
No, I'm telling you, they higher than that.
Because they ain't in there running for the bowl.
Shit, they not in the top 4, but they in the top 10.
You pull it up.
Yeah, they ranked number 6. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Alabama ranked number 3. They ranked number 6. And they whooping that ass right now, 21-7.
Tennessee?
In the first quarter, yep.
Okay.
So everybody was going with Tennessee here for the upset. A lot of people was thinking Tennessee could upset.
Yeah, I seen
because their quarterback was hurt. I mean, he was supposed to come back this game, but he ain't gonna be 100% if he just coming back. So I think that was the main reason why a lot of people was on Tennessee because they at home. You know what I'm saying? With Alabama coming in without their quarterback, so everybody was on Tennessee for the upset. And they look like they right because they was getting like 9 points, which was a lot of points. So I know a lot of people took them to cover as well. So I think the ticket I played, I might have took them to cover. So, but I might have messed up with this NC State, man. It looked like Clemson Syracuse handling business.
So Syracuse playing good ball this year too, right?
Yeah, they winning right now. And so is Oklahoma State over TCU. A lot of people had that as an upset. They winning 17-7 right now. Maryland handling their business against Indiana, which I didn't think they was gonna be able to do. So yeah, it's looking like some good games right now, bro. Real good games.
What games coming on later?
So, Oklahoma pulled out a win, man. 52 points. They scored 52 points. That's crazy. So, like I said tonight, man, it's the only good game I think for real is LSU Florida, which is going to be a 7:00 game. And
Who's USC playing?
other than that, USC got a game against Utah, which is going to be a big game tonight.
Yeah,
Utah undefeated, so
Mhm.
they gonna be playing Utah at home. You know what I'm saying? Clemson, Florida State is another big one that I want. I hope I can watch.
That line on
They
that USC game is close, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 3.5 points. So
Mhm.
Utah favored at home, which they probably should be, because Utah is a tough opponent. But USC coming in undefeated on the road, like I would probably go with Utah. Just because I don't think USC good enough to go undefeated, and this is probably one of them teams they could lose to, because Utah is pretty solid all the way around. So, yeah, that's gonna be a good game, man. Washington State playing Oregon State. It's some good games coming on. So we'll see, man. Hopefully, be able to watch something.
All right, man. My man DC Dame on the ones and twos with the bet line, and hope y'all make some money out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely been on it. So
be responsible though, man. Don't spend your rent money and shit.
I hope you listening.
Don't get reckless out there.
Niggas should not even tell you that.
Right. Shouldn't have to tell you that, but don't be reckless out there.
Don't pawn wifey ring.
Right.
Trying to clear them bets, man. Trying to get that money back, man. Take it as a loss, man. Don't bet too much. Don't bet what you can't cover. Don't bet
exactly. So definitely appreciate you having me on, sir.
Always,
show, man.
always, Slim, always. And then I want to definitely say this, man. To all the folks, man, leaving comments on the post. Had a lot of friends and family listen to the show, and some colleagues and stuff listen to the show, man. And they was very impressed with the way, man, you do the show, man. They thought it was like somebody else that they heard my voice, and so. It's all good, man. I be telling people all the time, man. Doing this podcast thing easy for me. I've been doing this for like I don't know how many years, at least over 7-8 years, and I enjoy. It's a different format now with the sports and the talk. You know, I had another talk show that we used to kind of go back and forth. I had another team and a panel, and we used to talk about some deep content and stuff like that, subject content people don't like talking about, but it need to be put out there. So we used to do that, and that was successful. But right here, man, talking in sports, man, that's what we do. We live this, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I love when for me, Super Bowl football season don't end for me, man. I be looking at free agency. I be trying to see who we should go after, and then I go through the draft and start picking who I be grading them picks and stuff like that. I be on the one with that. I be on the one with them picks, man. So hey, what we doing here, man, this just come natural, man. This ain't a push, force, none of that, man. It's organic. We have fun on here. And even in the midst of when we have our conversations, man, and when we talk about our teams, that's just love right there, man. But at the same time, enough respect, man. My man always come through, do the best he can, bring a different type of flavor to the show. It's much appreciative. That's why I got my man on here, because I knew it was gonna be like this. And people like it, Dame, man. They loving it, man. They loving it. So
yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. We having fun, man. Like people don't realize this is what we be doing anyways.
Yeah, every day,
and we
man.
Just right now we just recording this shit. So it's it's the same thing we always do. We had a conversation earlier, man. Like chopping it up about a little bit of everything. Yeah. And yeah, man, I'm loving it right now, man. I'm having fun, bro. I'm looking forward to doing big things, man, and helping this thing grow. So
all right. Shout outs to my man LJ. His birthday today. Happy birthday, my man. I love you. You like family to me. And I'm trying to make it to the cab tonight and show you some appreciative love from what it is, man. It's a thing, man, with dudes, man. It's like when you got them like 30 plus relationships with friends, man, they more like family. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about my man Dame and so yeah, man, we're gonna come through. Me and wifey try to show some love at the cab tonight, have some fun. And don't try to drink too much. Be social, but be responsible, like my man Dame said.
Right.
Yeah, man, and then still be conscious out here, man, with the mask and the way you moving out here, man, because that corona, man, ain't playing. So stay safe out there. If you're gonna party, man, party, but don't overdo it. Come back. Make sure you follow us on the social networks, man. We all over the place. We everywhere, babe. So this is Sports Talk at its best. I keep saying it, man. I think we got the best sports talk show on the planet, man. I'm trying to tell you, I think we got the best sports talk show out there. And we keep talking about it, man. It's Give and Take, man. Give and Take Sports Talk, the Give and Take Podcast. Follow us on Facebook at Give and Take Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Same thing, man. Browser search for Give and Take Podcast. And then on the social media with Twitter and Instagram, follow us at Give and Take Talk. That's at Give and Take Talk. I appreciate the love from you out there. Continue to keep supporting us. Continue to keep listening. We're going to be bringing you more great shows like this. And like I said, later on, after me and Dame kind of get the show going and stuff with what we doing, we're going to try to reach out and get some special guests on the show and have some special features, interviews and stuff with some people that's in the sports world that you see on the TV each and every day, man. Shout out to my boys, man. Cowboys, represent, man. Go out there, you see your boy. And then look,
I need y'all to lose this week, Joe.
I'm on my
I wish both of y'all could lose. I wish both the Eagles and the Cowboys could lose at the same time. Maybe I'm gonna hope for a tie this week.
You see that joke right there?
Hey, look, who is that? Is that Michael Irvin?
Michael Irvin, baby.
Okay.
Baby.
I was hoping it wasn't.
Hey.
What's the other dude name? What's the new dude name that wear 88?
Oh,
what's his name?
Part of the 88 club.
What's his name?
Yeah, look.
Hold up. Hold up. I ain't even talking about Dez. I ain't even talking about Dez. I fuck with Dez. I'm talking about whoever the dude is that wear it now. What's his name?
CD Lamb, baby. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
That's
you know what it is. You know, hey, you know what it is.
So yeah, he fucking But that better be a Michael Irvin jersey. It better not be no CD Lamb jersey.
If it's a CD, it's still love.
Yeah,
still love. But like, hey, look.
CD Lamb jersey.
See the back of that joke, man.
Hey, that joke better say Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin, baby.
That's the only 88 I remember.
The playmaker, baby. Don't play with
That's the only 88 I remember.
Hey, then your boy
he was a push-off king. That's about it.
Hey, go ahead, man. Hey, look.
Hey, nigga, stiff arm.
You know I love Darryl Green.
Call him.
You know I love Darryl Green.
Push-off king and shit.
Hey, Irvin used to put Darryl Green in his pocket.
No, that ain't used to push off. He used to push his little ass. He used to push his little ass now. That's what he used to do. He was never open. He was a push off,
baby. And then look, I got the Cowboy draft hat on. The same one Michael Parson had on when he got drafted, baby. Yeah, keep it in the book.
Hold up, though. I need y'all to win this week, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100.
We're gonna win, and I ain't even being arrogant.
I need y'all to win this week.
I ain't even being arrogant. I tell everybody this that's a Cowboy fan. Don't talk about them. Just let them play their ball. Don't go out there and talk about how good.
So when they start losing and shit, it won't be an issue.
Nah, it's not that. It's just when you start talking about them, when everybody get to talking about them, they don't play good. When you don't talk about them. When you don't talk about them, they go out there and they play.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, dude, man. Sometimes, hey, dang, come on, man. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, man.
Every time they start talking about it, we lose.
Tell me this. Tell me this. I say this every year about Redskin fans. Right? Look, every year when y'all playing good, what everybody do? They jump on that bandwagon.
I mean,
and then the bandwagon get heavy.
That's because niggas be thirsty for wins out this.
Too many people on the bandwagon. Then the wheels start falling off.
Right, but we thirsty for wins, so you know that's gonna happen in this area because we thirsty for wins.
I'm on my.
We ain't had a lot of wins.
I'm on my Aaron Rodgers, man. Relax, man.
Relax, man.
Relax,
Take it
man.
easy. Man.
Everything good. We got this.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
folks. Go out there. Hey, this week, Gino.
My
Yeah,
man
man.
Gino, step it up, Gino. I need
Kyler.
you. I need you this week, Gino.
Kyle, I need you
I
to
need
play
you.
better,
I
man.
need you this
I
week,
need you to play
Gino.
better, man. I'm gonna be back asking for that money back, man.
Nah.
Be back asking for that money back, man. It's week
They
to
going
week.
on. They going on the road, man. This gonna be a tough game for them.
Last week was a tough game, man. They got win.
This gonna be a tough game. They going on the road again.
They got to win these tough games,
They
dang. They
going on
can't
the
keep
road
losing.
though.
They can't keep losing these tough games,
It's
man.
hard to win. It's hard to win on the road. It's hard to win on the road. I'm trying to tell you, that shit sound good. They on the road again.
Yeah.
It's tough on the road. So
Yeah, we on the road too this week.
right, but y'all got the advantage. All the pressure on Philly. All the pressure on Philly. Ain't no pressure on y'all.
Yeah.
There ain't no pressure on y'all for real. There's no pressure on Philly to remain undefeated. Ain't no pressure on Cowboys. So ain't no, everybody hoping y'all win because don't nobody want Philly to be undefeated. Like, so everybody hoping this is the game that they get knocked off. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody want us to win for real, man. They don't want us to win. They don't,
Come on, man. Come on.
You know they
man.
don't, man. They want to crown
man.
Philly. They want to crown Philly like they doing
Man,
now.
y'all better cash in now while it's early in the season, while y'all the underdog. That's what I want. That's the only advice I can give you. Cash in now while you the underdog, because you're going to be favored probably for the rest of the season, whether this game go y'all way or not. So if you want to cash in like y'all did last week, it's early in the season. You better cash in now.
Hey, you 100%.
Because y'all not going to be favored
the
100%. Rest of the season.
You 100. What, favored or not favored?
Y'all not gonna be favored.
Shit, our schedule's sweet.
No, I'm talking about y'all not favored now, but moving forward, y'all gonna be the favorite. Y'all not gonna be the underdog.
Yeah, I got you.
So y'all moving forward, y'all gonna be favored in every game. So it ain't gonna be no plus money. So you better get it now while you're the underdog.
Philly better get that win now.
They ain't tripping. They get to play y'all one more time. So if they do lose, they still. I mean,
their schedule is brutal, Bo.
But
their schedule is brutal.
That shit could change though. It's brutal right now. That shit could change. One person get hurt, and that shit look different. That shit could look real different in another 2 weeks.
They got a key dude out tomorrow on that offensive line.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like ready, set, go. Ready, set, go tomorrow. You heard my man DeMarcus too, man. He said, man, I don't want to hear no more about Hurts. That's it. That man said he ain't answering no more questions. That man said Hurts who?
Right. They don't want to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that shit, man.
But that's the NFL, man. It's all about hype, man. So they need a story. So, we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, babe. Good show,
bro.
man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate
it. I think this was one of the best shows, and the other shows ain't short either. So, yeah, man. Hey, y'all support us out there, man. Keep showing us the love. We're gonna keep bringing it to you, man. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy some of them games out there if you can. If you just got off work and listening to us, we hope we provided you with some entertainment, some laughs, and made your day better. And as always, man, keep it moving, stay positive, get a man upstairs